A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of tensions on the Korean Peninsula, North Korea has accused South Korea of engaging in a serious provocation after South Korean troops reportedly fired warning shots at North Korean soldiers. This incident occurred on Tuesday when North Korean forces were allegedly involved in a project to reinforce barriers along the heavily fortified border that divides the two nations. According to North Korea's state media, the Korean Central News Agency, KCNA, the vice chief of the General Staff of the Korean People's Army, Ko Jong-chol, condemned the actions of the South Korean military, describing them as premeditated and deliberate provocations that could lead to uncontrollable military conflict. Ko emphasized the severity of the situation, stating that the firing of more than 10 warning shots by South Korean forces represents a dangerous escalation that could heighten tensions in the southern border area, where a substantial military presence from both sides is stationed. The incident reportedly occurred as North Korean troops were working to permanently seal the border, a move that has been characterized by the North as part of a broader strategy to strengthen its territorial defenses. In response to the accusations from Pyongyang, South Korea's military confirmed that warning shots were indeed fired after North Korean soldiers briefly crossed the Military Demarcation Line, MDL, which serves as the de facto border between the two Koreas. The South's Joint Chiefs of Staff stated that the North Korean soldiers quickly retreated back across the line without incident, and no return fire was exchanged. This latest confrontation is part of a pattern of increased military activity and heightened tensions along the border, which has remained a flashpoint for conflict since the Korean War. Just a few months prior, in April, South Korean forces also fired warning shots when a group of North Korean soldiers crossed the border. The situation has become more complex in light of recent political changes in South Korea, following the election of President Lee Jae-myung in June. Under his administration, there have been efforts to ease border tensions, although the recent firing of warning shots indicates that the situation remains precarious. North Korea has previously signaled its intent to completely shut off the southern border and has taken steps to reinforce its defenses, including the destruction of cross-border infrastructure that once facilitated communication and transport between the two nations. Ko Jong-chol also warned that any further interference with North Korea's border reinforcement efforts would be viewed as a deliberate military provocation, prompting potential retaliatory measures from the North. The ongoing animosity between the two Koreas is exacerbated by North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's continued emphasis on military capabilities and alliances with other nations, including Russia. Kim's government has dismissed diplomatic overtures from Seoul, and tensions remain high as both sides navigate the complex geopolitical landscape of the region. In light of these developments, President Lee has expressed a desire to restore a 2018 inter-Korean military agreement aimed at reducing border tensions, urging North Korea to reciprocate and rebuild trust. However, the path to dialogue appears fraught with challenges as both nations grapple with deep-rooted animosities and military posturing. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.